What's up guys, Justin here with the RenderingEssentials.com, back with another 3D news video for you. So in today's video I wanted to talk about some big news that came out yesterday having to do with Unreal Engine and with QUIXEL Megascans in addition to Twinmotion. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. So yesterday some big news came out having to do with Unreal Engine, Epic Games, and QUIXEL Megascans. So for those of you that don't know, QUIXEL is one of the top providers of photogrammetry assets, or assets that have been created with photos to generate ultra real results. So they provide textures and assets and other things like that for use inside of 3D visualization. So everything from games to architectural visualizations. They have a giant library of different things that you can bring in different modeling format or different file formats and things like that. So it's all really high quality stuff. It's like ultra realistic stuff. So QUIXEL's content has been used in different movies and games, so like The Division or Jungle Book, a lot of like really high quality games in here. So they've got some really great stuff. Battlefield 5 is a huge game, so anyway, they have really great, really high quality assets. Well, the news yesterday that came out is that QUIXEL was acquired by Epic Games, and now their Megascans library, the entire library, is going to be made available for free for anyone using Unreal Engine. So this means you'll have access to their assets and their materials and different things like that inside of Unreal Engine without having to pay for them. So that means all of this is going to be available for free. So this is really a big deal because up to this point, these were all high-end commercial materials and required a subscription. So I will note, though, that these being available for free is inside of Unreal Engine. So if you're using this in Unreal Engine, it's available for free. So if you're not using these inside of Unreal Engine, you do still have to have a subscription. Now, that being said, if you go to the blog post on QUIXEL's website and you scroll down, you can see how if you aren't using these for Unreal Engine, they've also lowered their subscription prices. So I haven't seen exactly what that value is going to be, but these materials are going to be made available for a lot cheaper than they were before. So that's the kind of thing that they can do when somebody like Epic Games is backing them up. But so these will be available for other programs as well at a reduced price. So if you are interested in using these inside of Unreal Engine, right now there's 10 packs of materials that have been added inside of the Unreal Engine Marketplace. So if you go into your Unreal Engine Marketplace tab and you click on the free button, there's actually a button in here for Megascans now, which is where you can find these Megascans materials. So for right now, there's these 10 packs that you can download and bring in. They've got some really cool stuff in them too. So like for example, there's a meadow pack that has some high quality clovers and grass and weeds. All of these are available for free inside of Unreal Engine. And to bring them in, you just have to click on the button for Add to Project. So I think initially if you click on them, there's a button for free, and then you can add them into your project. So if you click on free first and wait for a second, it'll then say add to project, and you can go find a project and bring those in. So I haven't done a ton of Unreal Engine tutorials on this channel. I may do some more in the future, especially now that these new assets are available. So 10 of these are available right now, and then they're going to be adding more in version 4.24. So and you can read this blog post, which I will link to in the notes down below for more information about that. So in addition, some of QUIXEL's other stuff, so Bridge and Mixer, their new versions of those are going to be 100% free. So Bridge is their program to help you bring in their different assets into different programs. So that's going to be available for free, but more interesting to me, and I've done a tutorial on Mixer in the past, but Mixer is now going to be free moving forward. So it was in a free beta, but now they're going to be making it available for free, and they're adding some different things like 3D painting and other texturing tools as well. So that's going to be something you can download, and not only can you use it to merge different scan files and things like that in order to create realistic materials, but it's also, they're adding like 3D painting tools as well. So I would assume here that the intention here is to compete with like Substance's tool set. I don't really have any inside information about that, but it would make a lot of sense. So hopefully I can do some stuff with this in the future, kind of show you what it provides as well. And then finally, and probably the thing that has the most to do with this channel right now, is Twinmotion's free period has also been extended. So what that means is Twinmotion originally was going to be free through November of this year, and then once you downloaded that version, you could continue using that version. Well, now they've extended that until the next release of Twinmotion, which looks like it's been pushed out to the first quarter of 2020. So I am really interested to see where this goes, because the timing of it is really interesting to me. So they acquire a giant asset library and then they push out the free version of Twinmotion. So I am hopeful that some of these Megascans materials and assets are going to be made available as a part of Twinmotion. I don't have any information about that, so I don't know for sure if that's the case, but it seems like it would make sense for their architectural application to have the ability to use these new assets. So more to come on that. I'm really interested to see where that goes. That could be a huge game changer for Twinmotion. So they have noted their new version is going to have greater photorealism, improved assets, and then some tools for collaborative workflows and more. So I don't know what exactly that means, but I think it's going to be good for all of us. So more kind of a news update today. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about these developments. Do you use Unreal Engine at all? Would you like to see any of those tutorials on this channel? Or would you prefer that we stick to programs like Twinmotion? I just love having that conversation with you guys. So leave that comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this. If you like this video, please remember to click that like button down below. If you're new around here, remember to click that subscribe button for new rendering content every week. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it. I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.